Hi, this is Kimberly, the editor of Collide. Let's get started with Unit 2, Lesson 4. The first activity is on page 39. They'll cut out the words and tape them in correct order on the bottom of the page. All right. So for the next activity, you'll jump over to page 41. This activity has a lot of steps, but they're all listed for you in the Leader's Guide. But I'll walk you through the activity. So first, you're going to cut along the dotted line. And then you're going to cut out the leaves. So with construction paper, you're going to create a flower with a long stem. Now the width of the stem needs to be smaller than the width of this dotted line on this page. And you can use tape or glue to put the flower together. I'm going to do both. All right, so then you're going to cut the slit on the page. You just do this. And then slide the flower into the slit. So the flower is showing on page 42. Now for the next part, you'll take these leaves, and on each one you'll write things that you're excited about being a Christian that you want to share with other people, and then you'll attach them to the pot or to the stem. I'm going to use tape for this section. You don't want to tape the stem down, but you do want to make sure the leaves are attached. All right, so you have that right there. You might need to reinforce the back of the flower. So then you'll turn the page over to page 42. And on this page are seeds and roots in the pot. And that'll be people and other things that have helped you grow as a Christian. So during class, you can either use a book that you've created or use a student book to walk them through this little dialogue. You say that as we grow as a Christian, our testimony grows, and the testimony is the flower. As we grow and are strengthened by people in our church, then the flower continues to grow. So you want to be able to move the stem up and down as needed. So then the last part of this activity is to write your testimony on the flower. And that's to show how we grow as a Christian. So the next activity is on page 43. And during class, you'll read these sentences. The first part is if someone says yes to becoming a Christian. The second part is if someone says no to becoming a Christian. So you'll read these out loud, and as you read, the students will fill in the blanks. The answers are in the Leader's Guide for you. Now for the last activity, that's on page 40. And this activity is a review of the last 4 lessons. So simply have them write or draw answers to these questions. Okay. So that's it for lesson 4. See you next week.